Hey guys, welcome back to Carnage Corner. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the WWE 2K16 video game, and more specifically the Create a Superstar suite in the game. Basically, I'm going to do these from time to time, going over the way to create certain people. Start with Razor Ramon. Okay, as you can see him right here. And long story short, Razor Ramon is not an available character in the game, so naturally I wanted to make him. And so, you usually start with the face when creating somebody, and in Razor's case, the face was fairly straightforward. You just go through the hair, and you figure out, they have many hair options. Okay, and you just find the one that looks the most like the person you are trying to create. In this case, I've got this hair for Razor Ramon, complete with the little stupid Superman pigtail up in the front. Okay, and again, same thing with facial hair. They have many options. And again, Razor always had that stubble that looked like he hadn't shaved in 2 days. And that's basically what I ended up with there. You can make adjustments to eye color, and you could pick out different eyebrows. But for the most part, aside from The Rock, nobody ever really paid attention to anybody's eyebrows, did they? So, and then we go into the body. Now the body, it used to be that you had the different skins you could pick. They gave you the different levels of definition. It's a lot more in-depth now what they can do, because you can literally do what's called body morphing. And in the case of Razor Ramon, you see they have a scale here. You buff, fat, lean, slim. Okay, and it's a flag thrown on them for using the word buff. This is definitely not the 80s anymore. But hey, basically, as you can see, I've got Razor sitting right there at about the 51.5 on the buff and the 49.4 on the fat. Because Razor was a big guy, but Razor was not, ripped. He had a flat stomach, but he didn't really have abs. And in that day and age, he didn't need them because, A, nobody was going to be able to see his definition anyways because of all his chest hair. Now, you can pick the height, and you can go in and actually adjust body part by body part if you want to. I did a little bit on Razor because I wanted to make his biceps a little bigger, because Razor had fairly big arms, even for a man of his size. So, and that's what I did. So we'll go ahead and move on to the thing that would probably make a character most recognizable, and that would be their clothing, their ring gear. Okay, now as you can see, one glaring omission, one thing that is definitely missing from Razor is his body hair, which for some reason the body hair option is not on this game. I've looked and looked and looked, and I cannot find it. So why they're no longer allowing you to do body hair, I do not know, but that is one thing that I was not able to do for Mr. Razor Ramon. Now, the way that the clothing works in this game is awesome, because as you can see here, I can toggle between. Okay, now I'm on ring attire, which that is my ring attire. Anything I pick, anything I do will be on the ring attire, but not on the entrance attire. And then I can switch it over to just the entrance attire. And then, of course, I can do both attires at the same time, which is pretty cool. Judging by what Razor's wearing, you can tell I did pretty much everything on both attires until it was time to do the entrance, which is when I added his trademark vest and his gold chains. Now, a great thing is with the options of the new game, you can pick the materials that things are made out of. And so I was able to actually make the chains look metallic, and I was able to actually give his ring gear the kind of shiny look that it had, because he had, I don't want to say it looked like it was vinyl, but it kind of looked like it was vinyl. So